welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be a fun idea to ask you guys on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me, I'll leave it right here. I feel like right there I'm going to be asking like topics, video ideas, everything. And I'm trying to be like more active on my Instagram. I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me your guys' red flags. And I feel like some of y'all held back. Because I could see like who was like viewing my story. I was like, these people have red flags. They just don't want to say for some reason. I mean, I told you guys that I was not going to name names, but maybe you guys thought I would still judge a little too hard. But let's get started. I did get some good ones, so let's start. Someone said, if their biggest ambition is to level up in a video game, aka when they don't have goals. That's a good one, because honestly, I feel like as long as like you're dreaming, I don't know, I'm such an optimistic person that even though like if my goals are like way too out there that I'm like, okay, that's impossible, I'm like, I like having goals. Just having goals, and I feel like that's so attractive too, like just making sure that there's like an end goal, you know what I mean? I get you on that. Someone said, I'm a rapper and rap about having females, but I don't. It be creativity. Ooh, I feel like it's different if you're like a SoundCloud rapper or if you're an actual rapper, because like 21 could rap about like having 6 cars, but it's okay because he is able to afford 6 cars, you know what I mean? But if you're like a SoundCloud rapper and are just saying that, ooh, I feel like that could be an ick for girls. Like, I don't know. But then people say like that's an ick now, but like I'm saying, like if you level up and talk about that, then like it's a different story. Someone said, when people make plans but flake because they are too hungover. If the shoe fits. Someone said, not letting you have a social media life. Okay, I feel like that would be like a red flag for me too. I feel like as long as you're not engaging in the attention you're receiving, then like it's okay. Like I don't think like it should be a problem, and I don't think anyone should tell you what to post and what not to post. I do feel like when you're in a relationship, there is like a certain amount of respect you have to have for each other, like not posting thirst traps or whatever. But even if you do, I feel like that's where I'm a little confused too, because I'm like, I just feel like no one should be able to like determine what you want to post. Like if you want to post it, if you feel confident in a bikini, like why not post it? Like no one should be telling you what you can and can't do on social media, especially. I'm just saying, like, you're gonna get comments, you're gonna attract attention, but I feel like as long as you're not engaging in it, then it shouldn't be a problem. Someone said, men having female best friends. I feel like this is so iffy, because I feel like if you met the friend, if like the friend gives you good vibes and is like, you know, all for your relationship and isn't out here being sneaky, like talking shit and like influencing the person, like, oh, you guys shouldn't be together, this and that, then I feel like if they're not like being a bad influence to you, then why not? Someone said, calling your exes crazy. I mean, been there, done that, but I'm sure people have said that about me. You know what I mean? I feel like when you're angry, especially like if it's so new, like the breakup, and you're renting to your girls, you're gonna be like, it's just so crazy, like he's so crazy. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's in the heat of the moment. But I do get this person because you obviously had memories with this person, so it shouldn't be like you dissing them either. But I don't know, I feel like it depends how things ended. I feel like that also might play a factor. Someone said being way too sensitive. I feel like that's one of my red flags. Exposing myself. Why not? Because I feel like I'm so sensitive too, like any little thing I just take so personal, and I feel like honestly like my boyfriend has called me out on this, because I know it's like a thing I struggle with, and I'm sure like a lot of people do. And I feel like especially girls, we just like, if someone's off even for a bit, we're like, what's wrong? Like, we want to ask why, and they could just be having a bad day that has nothing to do with this, but somehow like it has everything to do with this, because then their mood affects our mood, and it's just like a whole thing. Someone said creating scenarios in my head is the red flag. Who doesn't though? I don't know if it's a female thing to create scenarios in your head, because I feel like males never go through that, and I'm like, why aren't you creating scenarios about me? I'm kidding. I feel like often, like even myself, I jump into conclusions, and then I end up hurting my own feelings when like my boyfriend's over there sleeping, chilling, not even thinking about me. You know what I mean? So I just create dumb scenarios which end up hurting my feelings, because it's not even his, because he's not even aware. I saw a TikTok that was like, when you're in an argument only with yourself because your boyfriend's over there playing video games and you're over here crying. The math ain't mathy. Someone said being the low-key jealous type but trying to hide it because I don't want to seem insecure. I feel like if there's not even just a tad bit of jealousy, it's not good. Because who would want to see their man or their girl talking to a guy? Even if like nothing's going on, like I feel like it's just not a good feeling. And like if you don't mind it and you're like, yeah, go ahead and talk to that one guy or talk to that one girl, I would be suspicious. I'll be like, what do you mean you want me talking to that guy? You know what I mean? It just feels weird. But I feel like girls often try to hide it because we don't want to seem crazy. But I feel like our men know we're crazy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I feel like hiding just doesn't work at all, because we are who we are. And they wanted to date a Latina, so if they didn't want crazy, they could have dated another race. Anyways, obvious last minute gifts that have no connection to you or your interest. This would be a red flag for me, because everyone has a calendar. Everyone knows when is someone's birthday, when's Christmas, when's, I don't know, such a special occasion. And for you not to even, especially like for couples that have been together for that long and obviously know each other's interests and what they like and what they don't like, it's like, someone said posting relationship problems on social media. I feel like everyone's done like their fair share of like tweeting just angrily like, my ex this and that, like, you know, subtweeting and stuff. But I just feel like if there's even like a 1% chance of you guys getting together, then don't do it, because then it looks messy and then everyone sees that, and then it's just like, if it's in the on and off thing going, and it's just like, then too many opinions come into your relationship, and then no one takes you serious once you like come back with that one person. So it's just like, if you're done, then done, and do your little tweeting if you want to be petty. But if you're getting back together with that person, it just makes you look bad, because then you're getting back with someone who you obviously spoke shit about. So I don't know. Someone said always playing the victim to get away with things. I don't know who this is, but same. And my boyfriend has called me out on this. I don't know if I've gotten away with it in the past, and I just feel like it's like a defense mechanism. But I'm working on this too. Is it a girl thing? I just feel like you gotta do what you gotta do. No, I'm kidding, but I'm honestly working on it because my boyfriend's over my shit too. Someone said telling her not to sit next to any guys in class. I feel like this is such a middle school, high school thing to do, because I feel like I did that in middle school. I did that in high school, I feel like. Because you think it's cute and quirky and whatever you want to, you know. But it's like so immature now. Like, if you're like in a serious adult relationship, like obviously later in your life, it just seems like girls are going to have guy coworkers. Girls are going to have guy, you know, like, there's men and there's women all around it. So it's not like, don't go there because there's a guy. Like, then don't go anywhere because there's gonna be a girl, you know. So it just, I feel like we all do this though, because I'm seeing it's such like a middle school thing. But then you like grow up I mean, I hope this person doesn't do this now. Because if someone told me that, I would be like, yeah, no, like, that's not gonna work out in this relationship. That was the last one, but since, you know, people chose to expose themselves, I'll expose myself. I would say a lot of these are also my red flags. But I just feel like, let me think about another red flag that wasn't on here. Being petty wasn't on here, but that would be mine. I just feel like, God bless my boyfriend, because I'm so petty sometimes. I make petty jokes, which I think are hilarious, but I'm sure he's like over my shit. But I just feel like I'm so petty, and I don't know where that comes from at all, but I think I just find it entertaining, which is not a good thing, because like I said, no one's gonna deal with your bullshit at a certain extent. So I would say that is my red flag. Let me think of more, because I don't want my boyfriend to see this and be like listing all these things that I couldn't list right now. I don't have red flags. Let me think. I feel like someone named it here too, like playing the victim. That, honestly, same girl, same. Because that is so me, and I just gotta work on it. I'm not proud of it, but it's who I am. I'm kidding. So that was all the red flags. So make sure to follow my Instagram, because like I said, that's where I'm going to be putting questionnaires, just topics, and asking questions. But I feel like I said, people held back because I saw who saw my story. I'm like, you have a red flag, you are a red flag. Like, red flag, red flag, red flag. But no one wanted to comment. That's okay. Thank you for the people who did comment and set the red flags, because y'all had some good ones. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.